welcome Aquarius. This is your June 29th to July 5th forecast. And what's highlighted for you this week is going to be your spiritual growth and development. So let's see what we have going on here. What's going to be a focus for you? Yeah, okay. Utilizing those tools and talents. So you may find that you are working on balancing your emotions, closing out old cycles. So this is a lot here going on. So it is wonderful to see though, because you are closing out old cycles. You're reaping the rewards from the work that you've put in. Likely you have reached some spiritual revelations, or you may have even like crossed over into the fifth dimension. Yeah, you definitely here have raised your frequency and vibration, and you are in that place where you are able to recognize your gifts and talents and utilize them as situations and circumstances come up. Like, you know the exact gift out of your toolkit to use to help you persevere in that situation and to be successful here. As well as that, I touched very briefly on that emotional the emotional regularity and your ability to really regulate your emotions as a part of this process as well. So that emotional intelligence is coming out very strongly for you. And then you are opening up new chapters and allowing old ones to close. Okay, and we also have the opening, the beginning of additional luck and success coming your way. So let's see, by way of obstacles, we have the Four of Corals or Wands. So the Four of Wands, okay. So that's so interesting because you have old cycles closing, and then you have a challenge when it relates to allowing new cycles to open up. So that's interesting. We have the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so either you may be wondering if this is going to lead to more fulfilling outcomes. So you could be, as a part of allowing new chapters to begin, you may be starting like a new position, or you may have an offer to collaborate with someone or partner with someone, or you may have like a new project that's coming your way, or this could even be new love coming your way. So whatever this is new that you're new chapter that you're opening up here, you may have a little bit of fear that may surface about whether it's going to be fulfilling for you, or you at least want this new chapter to be fulfilling, one that's very fulfilling. So we have the Hanged Man here as well. So it could also be that you're finding that there's a deeper connection that you can have. So yes, you are utilizing your gifts and talents in an amazing way. It does appear that there's more knowledge, there's more information that is available to you, and you're being guided to like get some rest, relax, replenish yourself, refill your cup. Because as you are in this place of where you are, this powerful energy and being, and you being in that place, you are still having a human experience, and just being in the 3D, being in your body. The body does have its limitations, and it is beneficial to get some rest, to get those self-care practices in, to have that alone time where you are replenishing your soul and re-energizing yourself and allowing your higher self to come through and heal. Okay, so get those self-care practices in. If you feel like you're not doing that, or you feel a little drained, those are the messages, those are the triggers that are coming out for you to remind you of, yeah, take some me time. Okay, so let's look at underlying issues here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So you may be feeling like you are, okay, I'm hearing that some of you aren't necessarily viewing yourself at this place, or viewing yourself on that higher frequency. And it is time for you to trust in yourself and trust in your power and all of the gifts and talents that you do have. So if you are here as I'm explaining this and you're like, well, no, that's not me, I don't really feel empowered, I don't really feel that way, then this is who that is talking about. That, yeah, you have all of it within you, you have everything that you need, but for some reason you are feeling like there's more that you need to do, there's more that you're holding yourself back because you feel like there's more that you need to know. And we know that anytime you reach a particular level, there's always more. There's always more to learn and to grow. If there would be no reason to just be the energy that you are, not even the 3D experience, but there would just be no reason to just exist, period, in your body or not, if there wasn't more. So just looking at things from the grandest scheme of things that we can't even fathom in our human body, yes, absolutely, there's more. There's always going to be more coming to you. But for right now, your focus is on trusting and knowing that you are whole and complete and knowing that you are this magician. And that's what I'm talking about here as far as you thinking, some of you, that you're not even at this point yet when you absolutely are. Look at what you're doing here, okay? You're feeling fulfilled. You're managing your emotions well. You're utilizing your gifts and talents. Trust in all of that and where you are, and that it's leading you to the best outcome for you at this moment in time. So stop thinking that you're not worthy or you don't have everything that you need, because you absolutely do. And the blessing in that, as soon as you realize that, then even more comes to you. Okay. We also have the 7 of Corals as well. And the Corals are the Wands. So we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. All right. So you definitely trusting in yourself that you can work through this, and knowing that you can persevere through any challenges that come your way. So we also have the 8 of Swords here as well. So there is this opportunity for you to allow yourself to release any burdens, any energy, any feelings, any beliefs that are not part of who you authentically are. Anything that takes away from you feeling like you're the powerful magician that you are needs to be let go of. And what I'm seeing is that it's really about your own thoughts and beliefs, like those subconscious beliefs that you have about your worthiness, about your confidence, about who you are, is what may need to bubble to the surface so you can recognize them and realize that they're there, and you can understand why they're there, and you can let them go because they're not true. So again, anything that contradicts you being this powerful being that you are needs to be let go of. So let's look at the mask that you're wearing here. Okay. So for some of you, you may not be as open to sharing or being vulnerable with the community, with the world, with your soul family. So on the outside, it may be like, oh, everything's fine, we're celebrating, there's no worries. While on the inside, you may be going through this journey here of the self and everything that that entails. Okay, and I'm not as concerned about this because I feel like you will share what you feel comfortable with sharing. And if you want to be vulnerable, if you want to share your story, if you want to share your progress with the world, then you will do that. If you don't feel comfortable with doing that, then you just don't feel comfortable with doing that. There's no judgments there. Okay? So why did you show us that? The Star. Hope and faith. So there are some individuals that could learn from your message. So if you ever feel at any point that you do feel comfortable with sharing your journey, then there are others that will be inspired by that. Okay. So thank you for clarifying that for us, because I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? Why can't you just share what you feel comfortable with? So that is why, because there are others that are going to benefit from your story. There are others that will be inspired by the work that you're putting in and the benefits that you're receiving by seeing that, by seeing how you're healing yourself, seeing how you're regulating your emotions, seeing how you're utilizing the perfect gifts and talents for the right moments in time to achieve and accomplish what you want. That's an inspiration to others, okay? So that's just something to think about. All right, so let's look at your external environment here. So we have the Ten of Cups, wonderful. Okay, so give me more about that. Ten of Cups. Okay, so we do have dealings with a dark man or someone with dark hair. Okay, so this doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could be just someone with strong masculine energy. But we do have, for some of you, this is actually like your partner, okay? For others of you, this is someone that's coming in that is interested in you. And again, this could be male or female, no gender here, just someone that may have more masculine qualities. But this person is bringing you excitement and joy and happiness, and this person could very well be well off. And if that's not the case, they may just have a very mature type of energy with them. Okay, so they could be like established, they could be, you know, have a good foundation set. They may not be like super rich or anything, but, and they could be, absolutely, but, you know, just when I say that well off, that means like, yeah, it could be them just having a good foundation or way more than that. But this person can bring you support, and in some cases, this person is bringing you a love opportunity as well. Okay, so let's see, let's look at your guidance here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is you just being unwavering, being, cautious, going for what you dream and desire, and allowing yourself to close old chapters and start new ones. So this feeling that you feel, for some of you, you're there. You already feel that and you're continuing on your journey. For others of you, it's sort of like a back and forth. Like you have one foot in this world where you're the magician, and then you have one foot where you let those lower vibrational energies and beliefs get in the way of who you know you are. Okay, so just depending on where you are, but this is really that time for you to allow yourself to step completely, fully into that world, into that chapter. And it's going to be like so amazing when you allow yourself to be there fully, completely, wholly, completely. It is going to be such a different experience for you and your family and those that love you and those that are around you, that you support and support you. So we have that soul family coming through and coming in because they're watching you. They're going to be inspired by you. Okay? And you will decide what you feel comfortable with sharing. Okay, so we also have the Devil here. So again, with the opportunities to let go of things that aren't serving you. So this is people, places, things, traditions, values, beliefs, anything that is not helpful, that doesn't bring you joy, that doesn't bring any sort of value to your existence, that doesn't lift you up. Let it go. Let them go. Okay? And also know that, you know, if this needs to be a process for you, if you're not able to do it all at once, that is understandable as well. You do things as you feel comfortable with doing them. But when you know something needs to go, things are not going to change. You're going to stay stuck and stagnant until you're able to let them go. at least in that particular area. Okay. So what else do we have? I'm going to put this over that because I didn't realize that she was naked. So let's see, we have the 5 of Cups here as well. Okay. So this is really going to depend on your energy and where you feel you are and what you're able to do. So if you feel like you're able to let go and focus on the new portal that you opened up and allow yourself to actually walk through and allow new beginnings to occur and to happen, and focus on the positive and focus on how you want to feel, then that's going to allow you to move forward. But if not, if you stay focused on the past, or you stay focused on just individuals that aren't providing any value to you and they're rather toxic, or if you stay again with recreating the past and feeling that you can't let go of the past, then that is really going to be the difference in what you experience. Okay? And there is no wrong way. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong way to be. But if you are allowing yourself to open up, we have the Lovers right here. We have you connecting with you and who you are. We have you connecting with love that is representative of the energy that you're putting out. So you wanting that higher vibrational, unconditional love and receiving it, because that's where you now are. You've let go of whatever, whoever it was that was not providing any value to you or was holding you back, and you've allowed yourself to connect with the love that you truly desire and deserve. So it's all up to you. Now let's look specifically at outcomes here. Okay. All right. So we do have you letting go of what's not serving you. It's just a matter of when. Okay. Also knowing that things are going to balance themselves out. So if you aren't able to let go of those things, divine intervention may come through and do it for you. But in that case, you're not going to lose anything that was meant for you. Okay? So this is that opportunity here for you to do it and for you to step up, or you may get a little bit of assistance from your higher self, from source, to ensure that you're aligned with your path and your journey. Okay, and then we do have love coming towards you. And again, this could be either love from yourself, from your higher self, you connecting on a higher frequency and receiving that unconditional love, or this is new love coming towards you in a person form, in a 3D form. Okay. This can also be, and I don't think this is for everyone, so this may be a specific message for a particular person, but this could also be you working through things and coming to some agreement, and only in the case that you have come to this agreement, there is this renewal of your relationship. But again, that would be for those of you that are in that situation where you're working things out, you're talking through things, and you're deciding from both parties, there's an agreement of how things are going to be moving forward, and that there is going to be this renewal there. So it does have to be that energy from both sides here, connecting with that and agreeing to that. Okay. So also, I really need to say, here is what I'm hearing. I'm being told to say that if you are one that is not in a relationship, or you've decided that, you know, you are unaligned with your partner and you've let that go, then there's absolutely love that is available to you and coming towards you. Okay, so I was told to say that, so that definitely needs to be said. Okay. So what else do we have here? What else? Okay, so we have willpower. Thank you so much, because that is something that is absolutely needed here. We have you going through a lot. We have you coming into some revelations and opening new portals and chapters and utilizing your gifts and talents here. So that takes strength, that takes courage, that takes power, that takes bravery and willpower, right? To persevere, to know that you deserve more, to not go backwards. You have guidance as well, so you connecting with who you are on that frequency, with your higher self, with your guides, with source, and receiving that guidance. It's always there, gently guiding, but you can connect with it more deeply when you choose to. What else? So we have creation. Lovely to see. You are absolutely creating anything that you're desiring here. So we said that already, because I'm hearing very much this is related to love as well as your spiritual growth and development. And for some of you, you may even be calling in opportunity as it relates to a new job, a new opportunity to partner or collaborate with someone. So this is about anything that you are desiring here. And we said initially we were focused more on the spiritual growth and development, but again, you can apply these however you see fit, however it resonates, because it is a collective reading, and you know it's just going to resonate differently in different areas of your life for everyone. Okay, but it's all here. Your willpower, you receiving that guidance, results in creation. I love it. What else? So we have detachment and you investing too much of your time and energy, or there being a power struggle between you and the outcome or result. So let go of attachments. And we were speaking specifically to like individuals, belief systems, traditions, values, any of those things that aren't serving you anymore. But this is just period. Detaching from the outcome, from when you open up these new chapters and you step through them, trying to force things to happen and occur a specific way. That's what this is speaking to. So that is so wonderful. So we have just detachment all around, and you trusting in yourself and who you are, and accepting the outcomes that come your way, because you know it's a reflection of the energy that you're putting out at that point in time. So it allows you to see that, and you can either change, you can adjust, or, well, let's say, and you can change and adjust, and at the same time, you can be grateful and appreciative for the blessings that are coming your way out of that process and journey. Okay? What else? So we have confront. Okay. So some of you may need to confront others as a part of this process, because remember, we talked about this can be a couple different areas you can apply this. So this to me is something very specific for someone that does need to confront an individual, or you may need to confront certain beliefs that you may have, certain philosophies that you may have about yourself that you know are not true. Okay, and it could quite specifically be more of the shadow sides that you would identify as the shadow side. But it's so important for you to embrace all of who you are and trust that that ego is there for a purpose. It has a purpose while you're down here having a human experience, and you will find a way to successfully manage it and manage and control your emotions as a part of that process as well. So you can use that ego to benefit you and to help you learn and to help you grow, but not allow it to take over and control you, and not allow it to present fear, disillusionment, and untruths to you. Okay, so this is definitely about confronting that and addressing it and incorporating anything that you need to in your process. I love this as well. So the Emperor, the Magician, like you're definitely stepping into that boss type of energy. And I love to see this because you are really moving from this place of your gifts and talents and your power, and now sharing that out into the world and being that inspiration to others, and that coming back to you tenfold in blessings, abundance, opportunities. okay? And it's not just about the money. I'm seeing that, but it's not just about the money. So this, to me, is also like supporters, people that love your work, people that connect with you, people that want to collaborate with you, as well as just watch your content. Okay? Let's see, what else? Where else do we want to go? So we have beauty. So definitely take time, get out in nature, and ground yourself. So again, with those self-care practices, they're going to help you to evolve and grow, as well as to feel fulfilled and to replenish your cup. Okay, Aquarius, so those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.